4,345, right? Or 45. 4,345. Alright, so here you're putting an investment of $3,937 at a rate of 5% for 4 years. But this is compounded continuously. Compounded continuously means the PERT, the principal times e to the RT. Okay? E to the RT. Alright? Not equals, sorry, equals PERT. Alright, so we're going to take the principal amount, 3,937. We're going to multiply it by e to the rate. What's the rate?
5%.
5%. But what does that equal?
0.5.
No. 0.05. Right? Got to move it 2 places.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it 0.05?
Because 5% is 2 places. It's divided by 100. 5 out of 100, right? So it's divided by 100, which means, 5 100ths, not 5 tenths, which is half. Okay? And that's a big difference, right? So it's going to be 0.05 times however many years, times 4. Okay? And then we just plug that into our calculator. So you go, what is it? 3,937 times E. So I got to find E here. Come on, where are you? There you are. Second ln means E to the, and then I say 0.05 times 4. And hit equals, and I get 4808.66. So $4,808.66. Oh, that is correct. Woo, thank goodness. So I am teaching it, right? All right, so then the difference between compounded continuously and compounded period, right, means that you have a time period. You're compounded each time period. Okay? So that one's a little bit different. That one is this formula. Okay? Whereas A sub T is equal to this growth formula. Remember the basic growth? Except we have the rate divided by n, and we have that n times t. So that's the only difference between that basic growth formula, right? And so we take 4,345 times 1 plus the rate at 3%. So we're talking about 0.03, right? 0.03 divided by n. N is the number of periods. So how many times a year? If you do it monthly, that's 12 times a year. Bi-weekly, that'd be 26 times a year. Weekly, 52 times a year. This one is doing 3 times a year. Okay? So every 4 months, right? Okay? It's not quarterly. Well, sometimes I call this a quarter also, but it's not a quarter because it's every 4 months. It's different. The quarterly should be every 3 months. So 0.25, right? All right, but this is 3 times a year, so divided by 3, and then raised to the 3 times a time. How many years? 18. Okay? So if we think about that, how many times? Well, I just plugged that into my calculator. I don't have to think about it. I just say, plug it in correctly. 4,345 times, so I just put parentheses, 1 plus 0.03 divided by 3 in the parentheses, and then bring my caret, and want parentheses. So I want to say 3 times 18. And then in the parentheses and then go equals. And it gives me 7,436.078, which tells me that that's going to be 7,436.08 cents. Does that make sense? 08 cents. Does it make sense? I'm here all week. Don't worry. Okay. And that's correct. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good.
More than anything, I just forgot.